Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to That's That Podcast on YouTube. Got a Blu-ray, got a horror here. It's actually a Blu-ray DVD and soundtrack CD now. It's Verotika. What this is, and it played at Stitches, and it played at Cinepocalypse 2019. What this is back in the 92, 93, 94, somewhere, maybe even 95. Glenn Danzig started a comic book company called Verotika. No, it's Verotika. Same name as this movie. Their main title was a title called Verotic. No way at the end. And it was a horror anthology, and he got like big name creators to work on it for a little bit, and then it became like just horror porn. It was decent for a little while. Towards the end, it got kind of janky. You never know when it was going to come out. He decided, and I've seen the film twice now. I don't remember any of these stories being in the issues, but I've not read every issue. I read like the first 4 or 5, and then scattered towards the end, you know. He made a movie out of them. This movie right here. And we got our host. I can't remember what the fuck she calls herself. Cute woman. The 3 stories. Ooh. The first story, which I don't know. It's like something along came a spider or something stupid. It's about this. I'm not sure if she's a hooker or a porn star or a stripper or all 3. But she got like duck lips, and it starts off she's back at her apartment. I think it's in France because they're trying to do French accents, but I'm not sure on that. And she's with this guy, and like she's on top of him on the couch, and he's trying to take her top, and she's like, no, 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 and takes off, and she has like eyeballs where her nipples are supposed to be, and he freaks out and leaves. And and the whole time they're having sex before he takes the top off, they keep on like pulling the focus back to like this plant. On the other side of the room, where there's this little albino spider crawling around. This albino spider, it's CGI. It looks like something you would have saw, like maybe early PlayStation 1. You know, that kind of janky ass, you know, computer generated shit. And what happens is every time she falls asleep, this spider becomes like human size. You got, you know, 6 arms and the 2 more arms for the legs. And he goes around killing, like strangling and killing French hookers and porn stars. And that's pretty much the plot, and then the cops finally show up and kill him. They don't really explain why the spider does this when she falls asleep. They don't explain why she got eyeballs for nipples. They don't explain why she got lips that makes her look like Ducky from fucking Land Before Time. They don't explain any of this. Okay. Then the second story. And all this was a stripper who she wears like a veil or something always covering, like you see her eyes, and she wears something over her head. That's all you see of her face. When she's stripping there, shows everything else. It's just like sleazy strip club, like glam rock, 80s, you know, Sunset Strip looking strip club. It might be set back then, I'm not sure. That's one part of the soundtrack. It's probably the only song on the soundtrack that's worth a flying fuckers from that scene. One of the scenes in the strip club. A lot of strip. It felt like Danzig knew somebody that had a strip club, and they're like, yeah, you can film here for like a day, for 8 hours. So they got, this whole segment was filmed there, pretty much. She goes out at night and kills these other girls and cuts their faces off and wears them, but I don't know why she does that, because she has the veil. It don't make sense either. Then we got our last story, which is basically the Elizabeth Bathory story, where she, you know, cuts the virgins' necks and bathes in their blood and all that crazy shit. And it's gory as fuck and like nudity galore. And that's the weird thing about this film, is that the comic, at least for the first few issues, tried to be like a highbrow blending of like porn and horror. It's hard to explain. Like, they had Grant Morrison, they had like a couple of really big names. This, it feels more like somebody that really thought they were this amazing writer and director was making a Vista Street production, and this could have been like, each one of these could have been an installment in the Witchcraft series. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, 90s softcore horror, Skinamax After Dark. Oh. I have a feeling of this is going to end up becoming like a cult hit, because it's... Man, if Repo Genetic Opera would become as big as it was, and that movie was fucking bad. This definitely could, because this is better. So let's check the case out. We got a slipcase. Now, I didn't pay shipping. I paid like $23, $22, $25 for it. Slipcase, yeah. Don't really ain't shit on there. There's the actual case. And we got, this is the Blu-ray of it. That is the DVD, and this is the CD soundtrack. Decent art on the disc. Soundtrack, besides that one kind of butt rock, glam rock song, the rest of it's just, yeah. It's like, if I want to listen to something like this, I'll put on like some Angelo Morricone or, you know, I'm Angelo Badalamenti and shit like that. You know, I got my Twin Peaks soundtracks. I love these reviews on that. Verotika is a creepy, surreal, bloody trilogy of erotic horror stories culled from Danzig's long-running, edgy comic book imprint, Verotika. Has cult classics rendered all over its sinful scene. Motion picture soundtrack featuring Danzig, Ministry, Jerkel 69, Vile of Sin, Fatome, Pink Velvet, Korozik, Switchblade Symphony, Vile of Sin, and Studio 69. Unrated, but about Cleopatra. They do the record. They like a lot of like early dance music and shit. I can't really. I mean, if you find a stream on something, give it a watch and see if it's for you, because it's one of those where I hate that I paid almost $25 for this motherfucker because I'm never gonna listen to that soundtrack. I didn't even bother ripping it. I'm like, I'll find that one song on YouTube and just grab it from there. I'll probably watch this maybe once every couple of years. Just shows my man. You ever seen Danzig's horror movie? And he's making like a vampire spaghetti western, or he was. I don't know what's happening right now, but yeah, fucking Verotika. Whew. Yeah, whew, man, I don't know. If you enjoyed that, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.